Today we're taking an early look at Kai's Dragon Spinjitzu Spinner. So this set actually retails for 10 US dollars, comes with a pretty fancy looking box and 54 pieces. So this set comes with two minifigures as well as a dragon figure. It comes with Kai, of course, because it is his dragon spinner, and he has the standard face that they've been using for a while now. A new helmet which looks nice, and then his printing on his torso and legs I think look absolutely phenomenal. And then it comes with what I believe to be a Dragonian, maybe a Dragonian warrior. He has like a mohawk, and then one of these new shoulder pad pieces that looks like the bottom of the skull, a big sword, some nice printing on him as well. And then there is the small dragon figure, which has what I believe to be new wing elements and possibly a new element for the body itself. Now, I know on other Dragonian warriors that this can actually stick onto the back of them, but it kind of does, but doesn't really work because this guy has a mohawk instead of the top red helmet piece that some of the other ones have. And then taking a closer look at the spinner itself, this piece is the spinner. When I first took this out of the box, because all these pieces came out of the box separately, I was like, this doesn't really look like Lego. Obviously, I knew it was Lego, but this piece right here specifically, to me, just doesn't scream it's a Lego piece. Maybe it will in the future. I'll just get used to it. Then you have these transparent pieces, which look pretty cool, and you can't really see it on this one, but on this side over here, it's supposed to be like the head of a dragon. You can actually see it better on the box. So if I scoot it back, you can see like the head of the dragon on that side. So that's what this piece is supposed to be, which it looks pretty cool, and it's the same on both pieces. And it clips on perfectly right here. Doesn't stick too tight, and there is a reason for that. And it's because if you get two of these and actually shoot them off, you will see it will spin. It spins this way when it shoots off. So it'll spin against these. And the purpose of that, shown in another spinner pack, is that when they hook onto each other, it'll kind of rip it off, which I think is a pretty neat idea. Kind of like how Lego did that, makes these things just a little bit more fun, extra feature and function on them. Now, the spinner itself, I don't think works the best out of every single one, but it does kind of work. And so let's take a closer look at that. So here's the spinner. Let me just place Kai right in there. No studs, just slides in there. Then you're supposed to grab it like this and spin it, which that time ended up going pretty well. So you can see what it's supposed to do. Doesn't shoot like super far or anything, but it does function right, and you don't have to wind it up all the way. All you really got to do is set in place and then twist it until it stops spinning, and then you can do that again. And it does work pretty well. I would say it works fairly decent. And then this piece right here is also new to make that function work properly. And then I'm not sure if Lego intended these pieces to do much more other than stick onto these, but they do stick on using these little ball pieces that are built into it. And I found a few places where you could stick it. So Lego in one of the sets actually has it set in place to put like a nice curvature onto like a temple building. And so they also use it like that. But some connections that I found is that you can either use these clips on a plate, or you can use the ones that have a plate connected to them, and they actually stick perfectly on there. So that sticks in perfectly, and you can easily just stick that onto a plate. And so it does connect to Lego pieces like that. So I like that there is more connection points other than basically this piece only connects to the spinner and there's no other good use for it. So other than this connection right here, there is one other connection, and because there is a hole back here in the back, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see there's a hole there. I found this piece, and then one of the ends of a lightsaber can actually stick in there. So it actually fits like perfectly in there, almost like they made it just big enough to make that work. So you could put two of these on and clip it to something and give it some nice angles. So I really like that Lego included a couple of extra connection points on this specialty piece made for the new spinner. So if you are wondering how I got this early, I found it at Legoland early. So if you do have a Legoland maybe annual pass or you're going there, you might be able to find this and possibly some other sets early. I could have gotten all three of the spinners, but I ended up just getting this one because Kai is really the only character in the spinner packs that I really care about. And overall, I think this set is pretty great. The function works pretty well, and it just seems like another good spinner that Lego made. Like I said, the big piece looks like it's kind of not really Lego-ish, but I mean, it does work and it does function like Lego and function with Lego. So I think it's pretty good. But that is an early look of this pretty sweet Ninjago Dragon Spinjitzu spinner. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let's go to the next one.